Welcome back. In the previous parts, we got the rounds done with Kia here, so it's time to take her to the Bracer Guild. Excuse us. Who's there? My, oh my. I was wondering whose voice that was. It's good to see the SSS isn't here again. Don't be shy now, I'm not gonna bite. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. Good afternoon, Mikhail. Been busy? A considerable time has passed since our previous meeting. I'm surprised to see you all in here. Then again, Crossbell's been having its fair share of surprises these days. Tell me though, are you guys okay? Little birdie told me you guys were being naughty with her arch. I figured you'd already heard about it. That mess has been settled, now. Hey Lloyd, why the heck's this guy talking all funny? That is not very nice, Kia. Sorry about her, Mikhail. She's just a kid, and she doesn't quite grasp the whole concept of manners yet. Manners always matter. 2 words, please and thank you. Your little kitten has claws. Listen, dear. Everyone has their own style, their own moxie, their own pizzazz. As for me, little one, I found that this style suits me best. Just as that outfit suits you. Simply adorable. Tell me, does that make sense? I think so. Thanks, Grampy. Grampy, oh dear. Besides, I like how you talk. It's cute and nice and super pizzazzy. Oh, I like you. However, I'm not sure if I quite like Grampy. I'd much rather you just call me Mikhail. Okay, sorry, Mikhail. She's a good one, this girl. Friend of yours, I presume? Well, about that. We actually wanted to talk to the guild about her. Us? Are those requests I hear? The Bracer Guild is ready? To help. Huh? The special support section. Hey there, you two. It has been a while. A week or so, has it not? I think so, but this is rare. You guys hardly ever visit the guild. Oh, don't tell me. You came here to hang out with us, right? Hold on a gosh darn second. Who's the kid? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my goddess. Who's this sweet bundle of raw, unadulterated cuteness? Is she okay? Do you know her? Can I keep her? Yeah, she's okay. Her name's Kia, and as for the last question, I'm not sure I can answer that. I like that your hair keeps jumping up and down, miss. It looks fun. Are you one of those bracer people? Yep, I'm Estelle, and this kid is Joshua. Kia, right? Nice to meet you. You too. And they're already best friends. I'm not shocked. Estelle and kids just seem to mesh well together. But, you know, I don't know if she's ever been this friendly. Heck, not even when we first met Tita. She certainly seems excited. So, back on topic. You wanted our advice. What seems to be the issue? Would the second floor be more appropriate? Yeah, as long as it's not a hassle. And it's about her? Must be. You seem on edge, Lloyd. No way. I knew that the back alley felt sketchier than usual this past week, but who knew? Goodness gracious. To think that things have fallen this low. Yeah, and as representatives of the CPD, policy dictates we accept the reason Ravage came up with, real or not. If possible, I'd like for us to keep that in mind as we continue our conversation. Oh well. We are only consultants in this peculiar situation, unfortunately. Even so, taking matters into your own hands and investigating the Schwarz auction undercover. I liked the SSS before, but I respect you now. Really? Thanks, I guess. Same here. We tried so hard to figure out how to check it out, but we kept hitting roadblocks. And you're telling us that it was Ren, of all people, who gave you the invitation? That little punk. She could have saved us the trouble and just given it to us. I'm sure she had her reasons. We've never really dealt with anything like this before. Well, be that as it may, I'm sorry if we stepped on any toes. I promise that wasn't our intention. We should have contacted you at the very least. Don't sweat it. We're all in the same boat anyway. I'm just worried about Kia, that's all. But yeah, she's a real mystery. Indeed. Me? Mystery? That sounds spooky. Now, Lloyd, I assume you want me to look into her family. Using the guild's connections, that is. Yes, if possible. That's the reason we came. How much do you normally charge for something like this? Cease your thoughts immediately. In cases like these, consider it on the house. I'll contact our other branches right away and see what we can dig up. Thank you. They agreed rather quickly, did they not? I mean, it's a kid. You want her to be reunited with her family. That's the kind of thing it's like, yeah, that very much seems like the Bracer Guild would not charge for. Hey, act now and adjust later is our motto when it comes to stuff like this. Really, don't worry. We have plenty of funds for these kinds of situations. Don't hold back on our account, guys. That's reassuring. The Bracer Guild truly does exist to protect civilians. It'll be some time before I hear anything back, though. You can probably expect an answer from us in a week or so. That's perfectly okay. I'm just glad you were able to help us out. I do think this is nice of Lloyd, though. It's that sort of... They could have easily gone down the route of being too prideful to use the Bracer Guild, being like, no, we can do this without them. We don't need the Bracer Guild. It's like, no. Lloyd and Co. very much like, no, this is the best course of action. We need to get this sorted. It's like, yes, correct. Alright. If you want, we could totally look after Kia for you. But now we can pull all her living expenses from our public protection fund. You can? We'd be more than happy. Besides, wouldn't she be safer under the protection of the guild? If things get dicey, we can always arrange for her to take shelter outside at Crossbell. And just this idea of that, I don't think she'll want to, this is the thing. Kia will probably want to stay with Lloyd, because if her only memories start with Lloyd, she'll want to stay with Lloyd. I follow your logic, but... Triple dot. Huh? What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt? No, I'm fine, but they have a point. It's extremely possible that Kia came from somewhere other than Crossbell, and putting her safety above all else. Yes, I know. Hey, Kia? Would you be okay with living with us for a while? With you two? I get it. You want to come live at the Special Support Section building. Oh, that's what's going to happen. Not exactly. I was actually wondering if you wanted to move over here. With Lloyd and everyone too? No, sorry. That would be sort of complicated. But they aren't far away. If you ever want to see them, I could totally walk you over. Yeah, she wants to stay with Lloyd. And the others. Absolutely not. I don't... God damn it, Estelle. Kia? Who cares about safety? I'm not leaving Lloyd and everyone else, no matter what. Elie and Tia and Randy and Zeit, even the grumpy chief. There's no way I'm leaving them. Nope, not gonna happen. Maintain composure, Tia. Keep it in. Yeah, that's fine too. Rejected. Doesn't happen often. Poor Estelle. Cheer up, dearie. Or were you sure it would go the other way? No, I'm not shocked or hurt or extremely sad at all. No, sorry. Okay, maybe a little. I'm sorry, Estelle. Please don't think I hate you or anything. But if I don't wanna, I don't wanna. No, you're right. I was being insensitive. The special support section is, well, special. And if she loves you guys this much, what kind of monster would I be to tear you all apart? I don't even know when she became so attached to us. I'm just wondering, maybe he has some fragment, some feeling of what happened in regards to this idea of a divergent timeline. Maybe she has some feeling towards that. And it's not just as simple as this 1 week she's become so attached. Maybe there's something more going on. It's possible that we remind her of someone she knows, but given her amnesia, like I was talking about with Lecter, we could have this sort of sense of like he knew where things should be going. There's this lingering like after image of a previous timeline sort of thing. Maybe Kira's picking up on that as well, given what she is. Maybe she's picking up on that as well and is having thoughts and feelings of familiarity and wants to stay with them and stuff like that. Maybe it went differently before. This is the thing. Now, like, it's basically, again, it all comes down to that comment. I'm basically looking at where stuff could have diverged in order to prevent a certain something that's clearly going to happen down the lines. Anyway, I'm not sure if that's helpful information. Something just hit me. Oh yeah, me too. Perhaps you could go further than just having Mikhail look into her identity. Don't you think you should consult with some sort of expert on amnesia? That never occurred to me. A specialist of some kind? Well, assuming her amnesia is related to something emotional or mental, you might want to check out the church. I was thinking more the hospital, but okay, but Yoichi, you think? That might work. Church? What church? The Septian Church, dear. Modern medicine might have found its footing in Crossbell, but of matters related to the soul, the good men and women in the church might be your best option. For sure. The Brace Guild gets help from them all the time. Seriously. It's true, they've definitely helped me through some rough spots in the past. Of course, I have no clue whether someone of that level works at the cathedral, but it still may be worth a shot. Why don't you ask over there, too? We definitely will. Thanks for the advice, guys. Hey, Kia. Once we leave here, I want to head over to the church. It's a bit of a walk, though. You okay? Yep, I'm good to go. I mean, we just went round Crossbell. It was fun. The church thingies where you pray to the goddess, right? Sounds like fun. Someone's excited. My, what an energetic kitten. Yes, I just love how upset Estelle was. I'm sorry about earlier, Estelle. I promise I don't hate you, okay? Don't worry about it, kiddo. I'm totally fine. Don't be afraid to ask your big sis for help if you get in trouble, okay? I'll be there in a jiffy to swoop in and save the day. Thanks, Estelle. Yeah, we'll be sure to rely on your assistance when the need arises. Does everybody hate me or something? Why do we keep getting rejected? Not only that, but we didn't even get to meet up with Kilika during the festival. What the heck? Gotta wonder why she came all the way out here, though. I mean, she's still around. The Septian Church has passed down techniques to heal the body and mind since ancient times. They may have some kind of clues about how to restore Kia's memories. Yeah, we're going to go talk to them. It's just that idea of like, again, just keeping on that train of thought that like, that comment that I got ages ago that I mentioned. I was basically talking about the idea of divergent timelines. It is like, in terms of like spoilers, again, I've mentioned previously ages ago that I don't mind spoilers. I have no problem with spoilers in terms of myself. But in terms of the Let's Play, I have an issue because you guys don't see the fun I get in piecing this stuff together when information comes up at the right time. So this is one piece of information that's there at the wrong time. I shouldn't really be having any inklings towards that at this point, but I do. But I'd have all my other inklings, but that one, it's like, it just informs so much else. That's the issue. It's like, but that was the time before people knew how my brain works with this weird stuff. I'll give the continent-wide Brazen Network a shot to see if I can find out anything about Kia's identity. I can get you some basic info within a week. It'll take up to a month to get the finer details. Your swiftness never ceases to impress. Thanks, I appreciate it. Brace Guild has its own intelligence network set up across the continent. I'm not sure we'll be able to fully ascertain her identity, but I think we should find clues. It's just that aspect to me right now. It's like, as a result of that comment, it set me off in this line of logic. This thing, for all I know, that comment could have been completely wrong. It may not be this line of logic at all. But I think it is. It fits too neatly. And then just falls down to the idea of like, if it is divergent timelines, if that's correct, where does it diverge? What causes a divergence? I mean, I never knew there was like those weathercock type star things on top of the church. Wowie. This building is the biggest building I've ever seen. Is this the church? Sure is. This is the Crossbell Cathedral, Kia. I'm sure you've probably gone somewhere similar to pray with your family before, but... Huh? Chapels in the average town or city are considerably smaller. So this place might not be all that helpful in Kia regaining her memories. That's a good point. But now let's just meet up with Sister Marble. She might even be able to introduce us to a specialist within the church. Sister Marble is that Sunday school teacher you mentioned before, right? That means she might still be in the classroom. Let's go, Lloyd. Lovely. What's up next, Hamel? Tack? Well, I kind of wanted to go home. Whoa, you two have the same face. That's so cool. Huh? Wow, she's cute. How the heck does that even happen? Because we're twins. That's right, pretty crazy, huh? They say we're identical twins. Twins. Kids really are able to become friends in a heartbeat. Being sociable is one of Kia's innate traits, isn't it? Again, it's like, I'm just wondering if, like, the whole idea of resetting stuff, maybe there is just this lingering thing that people are just generally picking up on in the background, like a subconscious level type thing that they don't know about. Whether that even gets addressed as part of these games, I don't know, but that may be something much, much later. But it does fit with the whole idea of, like, Lecter's ability, Cassius's ability, even Reen's ability to detect things here and there. It's like, maybe there's something like that going on here. We'll keep an eye on it. It's just, again, there's a lot of people that just, like, love her instantly. And that sense of being sociable is one of Kia's innate traits. It's like, yeah, you keep pointing that out. Which is odd. Remember, if they're pointing it out, it means something. It's like a Chekhov's gun. Are you seriously getting this excited because she's kinda cute, Hamil? Ah, she's an angel. Huh? You say something? Adorable. Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Crossbell Cathedral. Hi there, my name's Kia. Brimming of energy, I see. Sorry, but is Sister Marble in today? We wanted to ask her something about this girl, if possible. Ah, I see. So that's what brought you here. Sister Marble is currently preparing for her lesson in the Sunday school classroom. Oh, of course. Thanks for the help. Sounds like she's quite devoted to her work. Agreed. Want to head inside and find her? Let's go. Sister Marble is currently preoccupied with her lesson in the Sunday school classroom. Very well. Here you go. Oh my. Aren't you a cutie pie? What's your name? I wanted Tio to go like, Tio. My name is Tio. It's Kia. Kia. Why are you wearing those funny clothes? Funny? This is normal attire for us sisters, though. Sister? Like siblings? Does she really not know anything about the Septine Church? Funny, is that really true? Can't be. Could my outfit be the reason the children can never take me seriously? I wouldn't worry too much about the fashion advice of a girl her age. I mean, if it's affecting the children, then it's kind of understandable. I mean, he's outside, but, you know, you've got to check, haven't you? I see you brought along a new face this time. Hey, yeah. What the heck are you doing in a place like this, Gramps? Well, it's my job to watch over this place. I wouldn't want anyone to disturb the souls sleeping here, now would I? Fortunately, nonsense like grave robbing is a rare occurrence in this day and age. I don't know what you're talking about. Pardon me. You're probably a bit too young to understand. I doubt she'd be able to understand all I do as a gravekeeper at her age. Not that this is an issue, of course. Obviously, we're going to see guys. Oh, I wanted something from Kia on this regard, like Lloyd to talk about him. It's that sort of thing that it would be just nice for him to have a moment there. Probably still might in future, we'll see. Hey, Granny, are you asleep? Hmm? Hey, Kia? It's okay, dears. You see, my husband rests beneath the soil, so I came to offer him my prayers. Prayers? Oh yes, it feels as if I can chat with my husband again when I visit his grave. It's been a while since I've been able to chat with someone as young as you. It reminded me of my son back when he was a young man. Fortunately, he's been living abroad these days. Let's go see about who's in the church, if we can, at least. Or the cathedral, sorry. There's a difference. I amassed quite the fortune during this year's festival. And I can attribute that to the insane amount of tourists that poured into Crossbell. Then again, zealously praying to Adios might have made a difference as well. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, mate. Oh dear. The week after the anniversary festival has been as peaceful as could be, but some citizens still feel anxious and come here to find relief through prayer. Did something happen? Maybe. Welcome to the Crossbell Cathedral, you three. Oh, a beard. Hey, can I touch it a little bit? It looks so fluffy. Hey, Kia. Our sincerest apologies. As you can see, she is still quite young. Please do not fret. Few things in life can best seem children so full of life. Oh, Adios, bless this child. Is something bothering you? Feel free to consult the Archbishop or Sister Marble at your leisure. Both have been active in the Septine Church for a long time, so I'm sure they can offer guidance. I will. Anyone on this side? Right in here first. Anything mentioned here? Nothing? Phew. I'm really slaving away at this assignment for Archbishop Arelda. That's it? Very well. Some assignment, okay. There's no one here. Oh, how nice of you to stop by, Lloyd. Good morning, Sister Marble. Sorry if I'm being an inconvenience. Please don't think anything of it. It's actually just about to begin my break. Are you two simply here to worship? Or are you visiting the cemetery? Well, about that. Hey Lloyd, I got a question. Is this one of those sister people? Oh my. Now who is this little one? Our reason for coming, actually. There's something in particular we wanted to ask you about her. Ah, so that's why she's hiding behind you all this time. Oh, dearest Adios, please shine thy light and happiness on this lost lamb. Furthermore, I thank you for having guided her to these kind individuals. That means a lot, Sister Marble. Perhaps it really was Adios that led Kia to us. Someone brought me to you? I thought Lloyd was the one who found me. Anyway, you've come to inquire whether or not I know anything about her memory loss, correct? I understand that she doesn't remember anything aside from her name. Again, it just... everything's feeding into that idea of like... things are going a certain way. There's a lot of coincidences in this series, and I don't think that's like a writing error or a mistake, or it's just, oh no, it's just how it is. It's just following tropes. It's like, again, it's with how Falcom are, it's very much like there's something going on that's causing things to head certain ways. So the fact we met her in such a certain way, it feels like it's scripted, but not in the sense of scripted by the writers, scripted by someone who exists within this world. Possibly the Grandmaster. So, we'll see how that goes. I understand that she doesn't remember anything aside from her name. Yeah, we'd love any advice you might have. I really did try my best to remember, but it didn't work. I even closed my eyes and focused super hard. Did I do it wrong? You're a good girl, aren't you, Kia? Knowledge and techniques involving tapping into one's spirit and mind are handed down in the Septian Church. That much is true. Among those included treatments for amnesia. Then there's hope. No, there is another. So there's a possibility that her memories can be restored. Well, I'm not positive that I will be able to restore them in full, but it's surely worth trying, don't you think? Time is of the essence. Shall we begin? Wait, are you saying you're going to be doing it in Sister Marvel? Oh, yes. I've built up mastery in a few thaumaturgy techniques. These are a set of healing techniques practiced by the Septian Church. How exactly does it work? So instead of relying on orphans, this uses the power of prayer. Essentially, there is an organization within the church that specializes in thaumaturgy. But those specialists rarely come to Crossbell, unfortunately. Seriously. I'm not supposed to let this out, but the church is not entirely a uniform institution. One organization that resides within the Congregation for the Sacraments, another branch of the church, is known for their expertise in thaumaturgy, but you see, the man in charge of the Crossbell Cathedral, Archbishop Arelda, does not think too kindly of their inner activities. Because of that, members of the Congregation for the Sacraments rarely find themselves in Crossbell. Wow. Never thought that the Septian Church would have their share of internal disputes. So what you're trying to say is that there's a sort of power struggle going on within the Septian Church. I'm afraid so. It's all rather embarrassing. That being said, there's no difference between their thaumaturgy and mine. I believe it's worth the try. Alright then. We'll leave you to it, Sister Marble. This interesting tidbit she just gave us there. So, let's store that in the back of my mind. Do we need to go somewhere else for this? No need. Your name is Kia, correct? Do you mind coming a bit closer to me? No problem. Now I need you to close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths. Can you do that for me, little one? Sure, I can do that easy peasy. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. That's perfect, Kia. Keep it up. Well then. Thought she pulled out a gun then. I was like, what the hell? In the name of she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septium? What the? Fascinating. Space's golden glow. Consciousness's silver glow. Okay. Consciousness's silver glow. By your opposing natures, lead this lamb to her lost fragment's true whereabouts. Ah. Kia, what's wrong? Calm yourself. There's no need to fret. How do you feel, Kia? Can you remember anything? Triple dot. What I remember is a big, dark room. A light shone down from above, but it always made me a little scared. A big, dark room. Might prove difficult to pinpoint. Anything else come to mind, Kia? Perhaps memories of your family, where you lived beforehand? Nope, I got nothing. Is that so? What is it, Sister Marble? Sadly, this seems to be the best result we'll get from thaumaturgy. In other words, focusing on the physiological side of things will only get us this far. It's possible that the problem may lie with her nervous system. No way. Could you expand upon that? To be frank, Sister Frank, I think there might be some issue with her cranial nerves. Their transmission regarding memories seem to be inhibited for whatever reason. Though that's merely a possibility. You think there's something wrong with her brain? There's nothing else we can do? I'm sorry. Thaumaturgy strictly works within the confines of one's spirit and mind. It's been to say that modern medicine might be your best option in remedying her condition. You think so? We need information to treatments of that nature. Yes, St. Ursula Medical College. Despite not much research being done into the field of the spirit and mind, a few years back a new neurology department was formed, and I hear that an excellent researcher heads it. I'm sure a consultation there will open many more doors for you to take than continuing the church's methods would. Neurology, you said? Hold on, why would that name sound familiar? Excuse me, Lloyd. I believe that this might be our best chance to help Kia. Don't you agree? Yeah, I'm on the same page. Sister Marvel, I can't thank you enough. Going to take your advice and head to St. Ursula right away. Wonderful. I think that's for the best. I'm truly sorry I couldn't be more help to you. Go on, Sister Marvel. About you, I wouldn't have known to look into this neurology department. On top of that, I think that bit of info Kia remembered might end up being a valuable clue down the line. Big dark room, wasn't it? Yeah, but I also remember this light shining down from above. It was very bright. Oh, I also remember hearing this really deep sound there. It was kind of pretty, but also a little spooky. Right. Well, it's obvious that this place is anything but ordinary. May the goddess bless you all with luck and good fortune. I will be praying for Kira in the meantime. Alright, so let's end this part here. In the next part, we'll head off to St. Ursula Medical College. Got all thoughts and feelings jumping around my head based on things I've learned from this game, things I know from other games, and that one comment, obviously, which is just like, So, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.